Very cozy.
I never knew what she spent her days doing in her room. Perhaps she sunbathes near the balcony, trying to catch her breath among her beloved plants, or tends to them, hoping they'll outlive her.
Let's try the falling star. It's a walking simulator, and we're gonna give it a go. One with a touching story. Let's get the store page here. It's free to play as well. The Falling Star is a first-person exploration and narrative-driven walking simulator. Following the mother's last wish, the girl embarks on a journey in a dream to uncover the story of her missing aunt's past. No options, at least on the main menu, so let's just start the game.
My mother was never in great health.
Oh, it's voice acted.
Year after year, her coughs had accompanied me through rain and thunder, but never faded with nightfall.
Free to play.
It always plays a strong beat on my heart, as I know that she's always there. As earliest as I can recall, she would sit at her desk, gazing at the stars on late nights. I always wondered what she was looking at. Her gaze seemed to pierce through the heaviness of time into something, or someone, that I knew nothing about. But anything hidden in her sky is now meaningless. The curtain of stars has lifted, and her sky has become my sky.
In loving memory of my beloved mother, Limu Shin. This is the last photo of my mother and Aunt Jiang, taken before Aunt Jiang went missing. 47 years ago, Aunt Jiang was 5. My mother was 9. The little girl nestled close to her sister, clutching a rough wooden hourglass in her hand. She was smiling so brightly, like a shining star in the nightfall. Now, I wonder, is this bit of the game voice acted? Probably not, if there was
I
any.
knew my mother had a younger sister, but she
Well,
seldom spoke of her.
Well, they shut me up. Great.
I had always thought Aunt Jiang had faded from her memories, but it seemed she remained as bright as ever.
I pronounced her name correctly, too.
I like to look for my mother's lost star, if that's something I can do. I should head home and see if she had left behind anything related. Maybe that hourglass is among them. My mother's room is on the second floor, right next to mine, the one with green leaves overflowing onto the balcony, as lively as she could never. I do feel a bit guilty. After my parents divorced a few years ago, I was so caught up in work that I didn't spend much time with her.
That's her room right up there on the left, most likely.
But she seemed to enjoy her time, comforting me by saying she's happy living alone, as it gave her more time on cooking. The lights in the kitchen and living room always burned bright, casting warm halos into the night, waiting for a traveler who had been long away from home.
Microwave. No matter how late I came home, there was always a meal waiting for me in the microwave. Nice. There's other rooms to explore. I know we had to go upstairs, but maybe there's extra tidbits that she'll say back here. The backyard still holds bags of mulch from last spring, half empty, now buried under the weeds I swore I'd clear before Mom got sick. Okay. So this is in like a polygon graphic style using some of those assets. Haven't seen them in a game like this, so that is fine. Is there any other bits back here? No. Okay, let's go back in. Truly a walking sim. We cannot jog or anything. Can't close the door either. Gonna have to stay open. What about this room? The bathroom. It's a nice house though. Very cozy.
I never knew where she spent her days doing in her room. Perhaps she sunbathes near the balcony, trying to catch her breath among her beloved plants, or tends to them, hoping they'll outlive her.
Was this our room? The TV hasn't been turned on since the yelling stopped. Funny how silence can feel just as loud. Rows of business books and a few novels he never had time to finish. A birthday card from me is tucked between the pages of one unopened. This has been Bro's room. We never had guests, but Mom kept the guest room spotless. This was the guest room. The bath. Not much to say about this one. My room, maybe? Loved the guitar. Mom would hum the old folk songs, and I'd chase her voice with chords like we could outrun the ending. Dust gathers between the keys. The last saved dates whisper how long I've been gone. And Mom's room.
Well, they did outlive her.
They did. Plants are still alive. But I had taken great care of what Aunt Zhang left behind. The carvings on the hourglass were as fresh as they had been made just yesterday. But there was a pretty big crack at the top, like someone had tossed it aside in haste. The hourglass sits there so silently, as if a period of time sealed in the past had past being preserved until now. You can flip the hourglass. Dang, I didn't get to do everything I wanted in the
Jiang,
room.
don't be sad. You know that little hourglass you wanted but Mama didn't buy for you. I made one out of wood and plastic. You like it? Thanks, sis. Jiang, come with me to the mountain. We're out of food. Okay, Mom, I'm going now. I'll come back and play with you later, sis.
What is this about? Calendar still clings to the wall. March, circled in red underneath Zhang's birthday. Just like a ranch. Basketball. We love that basketball. They playing basketball. Can't get back there, by the way. I'm assuming we aren't supposed to. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Like, what's the significance of this place?
You've always been a good girl. If something ever makes you sad in the future, don't overthink it. Just sleep, eat some food that you like, and it'll pass. Okay, sweetie? Mommy loves you. Mom, what are you talking about? Nothing's gonna let me down. And I love you too, Mom. When you were born, we were all so excited for you. Unlike other babies who cried right away, you smiled with your mouth wide open, so happy. Everyone says you're our family's little lucky star. Mom, why are you bringing up old stories all of a sudden? I'm gonna catch a rabbit today and bring it back for. Ah, who are you? Let me go. Mama, Mama, help.
Oh boy. Abducted? Kidnapped?
My mom once told me that my grandpa worked at a newspaper printing factory that got shut down by an accidental mountain fire. The flames that night must have been as bright as day. Grandma and the families of the other workers managed to put out the fire, but they couldn't save their loved ones. After that, my grandma had to work as a maid in town and juggle a few different jobs just to make ends meet and feed the two girls. My mom also started working in a garment factory to help out, but it didn't really make much of a difference.
We going in.
100,000, right? It's all here, you can count it. Take good care of her, she's a good child. Don't worry, she looks just like my daughter. I'll treat her like my own. Little girl, are you awake? Your mother sold you, did you hear that?
Got sold.
From now on, you are my daughter, Lin Ziyuan. Come with me, don't bother with your old toys. I'll buy you new ones. Here, take this watch as a gift. I don't want it. You little thing. Fine. You should thank your mother. The town is much better than your home.
Can't move.
She couldn't afford to take care of you, but I can. We'll go to the shop later and pick something you actually like.
What Grandmama explained to Mom was Young went chasing after the rabbit and ran too fast. She couldn't catch up and lost track. She waited and searched the woods for hours, but Young never came back. After that day, something clearly went wrong. Grandma grew much quieter and never spoke of Young again. The sorrow in her eyes gradually overflowed into distant gazes. Mother had always thought Grandma felt guilty for her carelessness. But now that I think about it, she might have been questioning whether she made the right choice. Made money for that. This watch, my mother wore it all the time. 1738, the hands are broken. I suggested buying her a new watch so she wouldn't have to keep fixing the old one. I never thought she wore it for a reason. In her last days, my mother gave this watch to me. I must have kept it in my jewelry box. I didn't do everything there. I keep meaning to water the plants, but the dead don't wilt and the living don't notice. Well, you could always do it now. Well, that's it. Not much there. Maybe we go back to our room. Yes, right. My mother never liked wearing jewelry. Oh yeah, we got the watch. We gotta put it back. Perhaps it was because she spent her early years working in a garment factory. Such adornments were more of a hindrance than a luxury, and she probably never had the money to buy herself anything beautiful. I bought her a few after I started earning money, but they all ended up lying in my box because she never would wear them.
Uncle Ling, I don't want the watch. I want my hourglass. What's the point of an hourglass? You'll need a watch when you start school. Alright, Uncle. Can I go home and see my sister? I miss her a lot. Sister? What sister? Oh, it's been over 6 months, and you're still thinking about her. Isn't life here good enough for you? Stop dwelling on the past. From now on, you are Lin Ziyuan, the princess of the Ling family. Forget about everyone else. Ziyuan, head back to school on your own. I've got some work to do. It's just a red light away. I won't be sending you. Hello? I've already given you the money. What more do you want? What? You want her back? That's not happening. You were the one who said you couldn't afford her, that you needed to find her a good family. You begged me to take her. Now Ziyuan is doing just fine with me, so don't even think about trying to get her back. Uncle Ling was really nice to me. He bought me new clothes and sent me to school. I had new books and a yellow Garfield backpack, just like the other kids. I like living in town, but I miss my home terribly as well. I always wondered why my mom sent me away. I know she was really tired from working so hard to support me and my sister. But I'm growing up now, and I'll be able to start working and help support the family too. We're happy living together. Wouldn't Mom just wait a little longer for me? If she wants to decide my future for me, I guess that would be the better choice. I've always known she loved me, but it hurts just the same. I'm not her lucky star anymore.
Sis, I'm doing well. Don't worry about me. September 10th, 1978. There's no address or postage, so this letter probably never reached Mom. Aunt Young must have been too young to know how to send letters back then. As for the sender's address, Bashi Town, Longshuan Road 18, apartment 103, 310 211. Since Aunt Young sent the letter, maybe Mom did too. I should check the mailbox at home. Maybe I'll find one or two buried at the very bottom, just waiting to be discovered. Go to the mailbox. It's getting dark. Sis, how are you? I've been in poor health lately. I feel like my time here is running out, and I wonder if we'll ever have a chance to meet again before that happens. It's been so long, but my thoughts are still with you. Please take care of yourself. December 3rd, 2022. This how are you? I noticed that I might never reach you because I still don't know where you are, but I couldn't help myself. I had to write you. I hope somehow the wind can carry my words to you wherever you might be. I miss you so much. May 22nd, 1980. This how are you? We still haven't found you. Mom says it's okay to send you letters whenever I miss you and you'll see them, right? I keep hoping every day you'll come back. Please come home. I miss you so much. June 20th, 1978. How could there be so many letters? I still remember Aunt John's new address in town if I fill it in.
Hello, are you a relative of Miss Shenli Mu? A woman just asked me to give this letter to you.
Okay. The Little Rabbit Garden. Okay.
Mom once told me that Aunt Jiang was born when she was 4 years old. When Mom was born, Grandma had a difficult premature birth and thought it had left her unable to have more children. But Aunt Jiang's arrival was a surprise to the entire family. Grandma used to tell jokes with Mom, always patting her pregnant belly, saying, "You're going to have a little brother." Mom asked, "Why can't it be a little sister?" Grandma was silent for a moment before saying, "A sister's fine. Anyway, you'll have a..." After I finished reading the letter, Mom was silent for a while. Well, then, I have no regrets anymore.
That was it. The Falling Star. Not bad for a free to play. Good music. That's it. The Falling Star. Again, solid for a free to play game. And a story. A touching story. Until next time.